Hello, Dusty. What are you doing then? Hey, do you want to get in the video? Oh, I'm not sure about that. Right, welcome to a new video. In this video I'm going to be making, let me get out of the sun, I'm going to be making a rustic chair with a difference. Let me just spin the camera around. So I'm going to be using my pole lathe I made, which I've never used. I've been practicing because I need a bit of practice. My shave horse, I've made 3 of them. That's the 3rd one, which was made with all hand tools. And Dusty has done absolutely nothing apart from being a naughty girl. Come here, hey? Right, anyway, so this is the timber I'm going to be using. So I'm going to use shave horse on some of it if it's not straight. Let's have a look. And use the pole lathe if I can get any straight bits done. Using, this is all tools I've made. So bush knife, homemade chisel, that was an old bit of railway track, a jaw knife, that was an old saw blade, and my framing chisel, which was just a scrap bit of metal, and I put handle on. So what do you think then? Shall we give it a go? Right, let's get these bits of wood cut to size. Right, there's the legs roughly cut out. Got one in the shave horse. Let's put my head cam on. And hopefully you can see this, even though you've seen it 1,000 times. But never get bored of it. Look at that for a homemade draw knife. Obviously it helps when it's green. Look at that, it's like shaving. Shave horse. It's bloody freezing, I'll tell you that. You've got to keep working to keep warm. Well, I'd say that is working pretty well. I don't know whether I'm going to sand them up or not. I'll have to see how we go along. Well, there we go then, that went well. Any little bits I can clean up with my trusty bushcraft knife. Anyway, let's get the other 3 done and I'll catch you in the next stage. Right, just finishing off the last leg, and I must say this draw knife is working a treat. Seems it's only made from an old saw blade. Now, Bodger's shave horse, is that the expression when you say he's made a right bodge of that? Is that where it comes from? Because the Bodger's shave horse would have been this sort of work, roughing out, and the skill was probably in the pole lathe. So I don't know, let me know if that's where the expression bodger comes from. Anyway, that'll probably be enough for the night. I'll tell you what, it's bloody freezing. Like butter. There we go. Anyway, I want to catch you tomorrow. Thank you. Good morning everybody. Look at the frost today. It's a real sharp frost. Won't be sat on that horse with it. It's too bloody cold. Look at the pole lathe, it looks pretty nice in the frost. Anyway, I better do something. Right, here goes nothing. Bit of oil in my trusty Thatcher's tin. Right, it's quite easy to see the centre. I should have, hold on to this. Let's get ourselves sorted out. Like that's got to go wedged in there. Keeps that tight. Get the centre again. What you've got to remember is I'm still, well, I'm a novice basically. I've never done this. So don't crucify me. Centre. Hopefully you can see that as well as I can. Little tap. Oh no, first mistake. There we go. Right, the centre's there. Right, wedge under there. Right, let's give it a little tap up. And that should be good to go. Right, hold on, where's me little bit of a... There we go. I'm a good person for losing stuff, I'll tell you. I think that needs a little bit of a packer there. A little bit on that bit. There we go. Right, let's get a chisel and give it a go. Right, here we go. First thing I'm going to do is make a little groove there, because this spindle is plenty long enough. Right, bunch my little plate over and put that in that little groove and just see if that hopefully stays in there. Bunch it across. All technical stuff. Well, look at that. Stupid boy pike. Right, so that's not, maybe the groove's not quite big enough. Let's move that across. Right, how's that fair? There we go. Right. Let's see what we can do. It's a technique of pulling it back and pushing it in rhythm. So if you've got good rhythm, you should be alright doing this. Like anybody that does this all the time would probably be laughing their head off, but I'm giving it a go. Remember, this chair is a rustic chair. All I want to do is use something I've made. Now I can see why they call it a bodge, because the bodging part of it, a shave horse, is easy. Right, I thought my trusty old chisel, homemade chisel, would come in handy, framing chisel. I made it straight, but I put a kink on there. I don't know if that's a good idea or not. Anyway, let me just show you. Put these gloves on because it's bloody freezing, I tell thee. Right, let's give it a go, shall we? One, two, one, two, one, two, one, two. I'm not worried about getting it perfect, as you can see, but I think we're getting there. Anyway, I might do a few little decorative bits here, see how I feel, but I've got a drill in there for another spindle to come off there. Two ends there to go into the legs, got to be shaped up for the right size. So on and so on. Right, that's the length of it, 16 inches, that's the centre, 4 inches, 4 inches, so I'm going to do a little bit of decorative, well, try to put my packers back on without ballsing it up. Oh, without ballsing it up, did I say? Sort of nothing like that. It's all a learning curve. Do they look even? Well, I'll be honest, it doesn't really matter. Marks out of 10, probably 2, let's be honest. Anyway, so I've got to make a tenant on the end of that, tenant on the end of that, and then so on and so on. What are you doing? What are you doing, Lady Weed? Oi. What are you doing? Look at that. Oh. Right, just doing the tenant. I'm using my carbide chisels to do that. Seems to be the tool of choice for me. Almost look professional. And I've got another modern tool. 16, 17. I've got to use some modern tools, otherwise I'll never get it done. Right, what's he like? What's she like? Not far off. There we go. Anyway, that is nearly one done. What do you think? Right, let's have a go at this with my another homemade chisel. A blunt homemade chisel. Gently, gently. I think I'll leave it at that. Right, on this one, I'm just going to leave the middle of the bark shaved off and just do the tenant. These are going to be 20 mil. Let's try that. There we go. That's close. 20.57. So what I'll do is just tidy that end up so it gives it a little bit of a chamfer. Tidy that up as best that I can. Let's get the right side of London. Right, I'll tidy that bit up. So there we go, rustic. Right, get here, scrap. Get here. Right, sit down, look at the field. She's playing up. Anyway, we're getting her, aren't we, Dusty? Sit down, sit. Yeah, she's a very alert dog. But she's lovely. Go on, sit down. Say hello, look. Right, let's put her in because she's playing up. Right, I'm going to drill the legs, 16mm on the bottom, 20mm on the top. I'm going to cheat and use the cordless. Right, so I've got to drill a series of holes, 16mm, dum 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 dum. One there, and the same on the other side. Probably leave that one at the back. 16mm. Right, that's basically what it's going to look like. The battery ran out when I was drilling them holes. So I've got a series of holes there, got the middle and the bottom brace in. Got to cut a load of turn a load of individual ones. I'll probably just shave horse them and then do these bits on the old pole lathe. It's coming on. Right, there's the spindles for the seat. Short one's the back one, the long one's the front one. So that should slot into there with no kerfuffling. That should just go into that little hole. Tap. Right, so that needs just a little bit twisting. Front one. And that one. Tap together. Tap the back. Something like, look at that creaky old thing. Right. There you go. So all these got to be cut individual lengths, big down to small. Backrest, some handles, armrests, I mean not handles, and then tidy your bloody mess up before she sees it. Anyway, it's getting a bit cold now. See the sun going down. Right, so I'll probably catch you tomorrow. Goodbye. Right, so welcome back. It's the following week. I haven't been able to do anything. Dark evenings. So what I've got to do is measure in between there and add on 20mm, which should be quite easy. Right. Put my finger, it's right on the end actually there. So that little smidge has got to come off. It's bloody cold, I tell thee. It's about 1 degree. There we go. So that time I put that on the lathe, that should fit in there. So they progressively get smaller, smaller, smaller. Right, I'll get them cut out and then I'll put them on the shave horse. Right, they're all cut, ready to go on the shave horse. Big down to small. Anyway, it's getting dark now. It's probably below freezing now, so I'm going to pack up and catch you tomorrow. Good morning. It's absolutely bloody freezing. So I've got to work extra quick. At least it's not windy. These days, changing ways. And the shade really nice. Right, there's one. Just a little bit there we go. Right, let's put it on the pole lathe. Just a smidge more. What I've actually done is sharpened. I've got a new jig to sharpen chisels, and it's made life a lot easier. Not this one, not the carbide one, the normal chisel. So I'm getting a little bit more, well, confident, I suppose. Just a smidge more. Right, what we got there then? That is good to go. Just chamfer the edge off a little bit. Right, that's number one done. We've got another 11 to do, so I won't bore you with that. What do you think then? Coming on. Anyway, I balls this up. Drilled them too close, an inch. Consequently, you couldn't fit these in, so I've done them 1.5 inches, redone both sides. Got them all in, so there's the armrests to do. Backrest up there, and I got a bit to put in there, and then I'll have a few stems coming off there. So there we go, it's coming on. The old pole lathe's working pretty good. I've got the rope coming off the back now. So you learn every time you have a go, you get a little bit better. And the shavels, beautiful. Right, so I've just got to shave that down to that circumference without knocking the camera. Up the right way. It's not warming up today, it's bloody freezing. Still, it's better than rain. Yeah, I'm only able to do this weekends because it's all got to be done outside, so this video is taking a couple of weekends. But there we go, hey ho. There we go, Joe. Something like that. Right, just tied it up. Just wanted to use my knife. Trying to use all my homemade tools, as I said earlier. Old saw blade, old saw blade. And it's nice to use things you've made yourself. That, there we go. That will do. Right, one armrest. 20mm, 16mm. So let's see how it goes. Right, that's got to go in so the bend is facing out. Position it on there. Bit of a tap. Right, mark. Let's change the drill before I forget, because that'll be a bullseye. Right, mark the underside of. Make sure it's underside of that. Right, pull it out. Right, let's try that then. In, there, and twist, and oh, dogs. Right, twist. Right, that should. Lovely, jubbly. There we go. How's that look? Right, nice bit of bent wood for the backrest. Line it up by eye, not going to measure nothing. Right, make sure the bend's the right way. Little tick there, little tick there, tick there, and there we go. Something like that. Flip it around. Just check with a measurement. Right, so 390mm, 390mm centre. So pretty well around. Right, let's go for it. Make sure it's sort of in line like that. Right, that should fit snugly. There we go. There we go. Tickety-boo. Right. So all that's left to do now is going to put probably 3 or 4 in the middle there. But I'm going to turn them on the pole lathe. That's the bit I've been looking forward to. Right, so I've marked out for the 3 spindles. Right, let's have a go. Being too greedy. Well, what do you say, I'm sort of getting there. Until it's nearly round, it's not so easy. Right, homemade framing chisel. Right, it's the next day. It's been raining all night, which means it's not as cold, but the pole lathe's got wet, which I didn't really want. I've been checking a few videos out on YouTube how to do this, but as long as I get somewhere handy. I've got another 2 with this one, another 2 spindles to do. So I know you shouldn't go too near the end, it's going to splinter off. Yeah, nice little curlers, look. It's all a learning. Hey, I forgot to showcase this little beauty, the old buck saw I made. Oh, I wonder why. He's a bit jumpy. This should be the last piece of wood I've got to cut. Hopefully, right, there's a mark there. There we go. Another homemade tool for the books. Right, this should be the final piece of the jigsaw. And try and keep them all in line, not in line, but so they're all tighten up a bit. Right, last one. Just eyeing it really. All done by eye. Right, that has got to pop on the top of that. Let's have a look. Right, you can start on that one. That one can bend into that one. That one can bend into that. Right. Right, that one's got to bend a smidgen out. Right. And it in. That one's right. Let me get me. Let's get the mallet. Timmy mallet. do you think? Let's have a look, let's just stand back and have a look at it. Take my hat off. Right, so I've added this bit in for a bit of strength. Anyway, I'll take all these clamps off and we'll have a look at it. It's a gem. A lot of work. Right, so there we go then. A lot of work, but very rewarding, I would say. All the homemade tools. I know I use the power drill, I could use a bracing bit, but I'll be here for about 3 weekends instead of 2. So let me know what you think in the comments. It's turned out pretty good. I'm not going to glue it yet, I'm going to let it dry out. Put it in the garage, let it dry out slowly. Then I'll probably glue it up. Tickety boo. There we go. Thanks for watching, I'll catch you in the next one.